Hello everybody with hey and hello. This is Janine and welcome to my YouTube channel. So how are you guys doing? Well, it's been a year since the lockdown, the quarantine, and our neighbors are actually renovating their places. And I guess that you're gonna be hearing a lot of hammering for the rest of the video. So I'll really try my best to speak louder so that you guys could hear me. So I'm actually still working from home. I still do a lot of arts and crafts on the side, and I'm into listening to more and more podcasts nowadays. I started listening to podcasts because of Eric Nam's K-pop Debak show because I'm Eric Nam fan. I also listened to the Tamil podcast, so How Did I Get Here, Get Real, and I'm into the podcast which talks about mythology, villains, superstitions, tales. I'm also into the Myths and Legends podcast, the Tabi Tabi Po podcast, which talks about the supernatural thingies here in the Philippines, and the Koabana and the Toshiden, which is the Japanese creepy stories around the internet, which is weird because I'm scared cat, but I do listen to scary things. You know, it's actually a fuel for me whenever I listen to podcasts, especially Koabana, because it gives me more imagination when it comes to creating more cute stuffs. So it's actually like a contrast thing because I draw cute stuffs and then I'm listening to scary things. So I actually did a catching up with How Did I Get Here. There's this one episode talking to ourselves. There is this one line that Jae said.
You'll realize when you get to my age that hope is not something that you hold on to.
The grand age of 4 years older than me.
Yes.
When I said that, flashback comes into my brain, and I remember me and my friend talking about what are we going to do with our life. We are fresh grad, we have so many things in our mind, so many dreams, and everyone from our batch to our friends and to our family are scorching towards our dreams, and we were like, I think I'm falling so much behind that we came to a point talking about losing hope, being hopeless. So we are going to talk about today hope and my realizations when it comes to hope. And I realized that hope has stages in life. So what is hope for me? Hope for me is like magic. You know, it's there. It's there. It's actually one of the fuels in my life. Hope is like more than just what you wish for. Hope is something deeper than your goal. And hope is like making all the impossible things possible. So what is hope according to the Oxford Color Dictionary, my dictionary when I was younger? So hope is actually a feeling that something you want may happen. A cause for hope, something that you wish for or expect and want something to happen, intent if possible to do something. But just like you said, time passes by, I realize hope has stages. And stage one of hope for me is the childlike hope. Your hope as a child. It's actually accumulation of when you were younger until your early 20s. That's for me, for my early 20s, until my early 20s after I graduated from college. When you were young, everything you see has a lot of possible things to happen. Everything you see is like stars, rainbows, and glitters and sparkles. Well, actually, that's me. Well, that's what I see when I was younger. So everything is so beautiful that you believe that everything you wish for will come true. It may not happen as soon as possible, but it may come true. You know that purity of your heart, that no one is gonna get it from you because you believe in so much that this is mine. This is my dream. This is my hope and I believe in it. And you don't care what other people say, you just believe that it's gonna happen. your childlike hope, that purity, that naiveness, that child in you. And even though it's not beautiful, everything is so beautiful. It's after I graduated from college. I was actually already looking for a job. So my fantasies and fairy tales are all together. Like, once I get this job, I'm good. I hope I could have this job because it's gonna make all of my dreams come true. So hoping as a child, childlike hope. And then the second stage of your hope progress is the hope of reality. Okay, this reality thing for me is, I just made up the word because there's no such thing as reality. It's actually in between dreams and reality. Keeping your dreams, your fantasies as a child, and facing reality. This is life. I need to find a job so that I can earn money and lay food on the table. So that becomes your driving force in reaching your dreams. And no matter what dream it is, no matter what job it is, or whatever career you want to go through, this is what I'm holding on to. That driving force, that push. It's like God has given you a rope of hope, and you are still on the top of the rope. So you're holding on to it. 2 hands holding on to it. And then you realize that, oh, the world is so big that my parents didn't warn me how to do and dwell with this kind of stuff. And when you ask them, Mom, why didn't you warn us? Or why did you tell me that this is going to be hard? And I remember my mom telling me, my parents also didn't tell me what to do once I get out of the comfort stage of my childhood. I need to figure it out all by myself. And I guess that you should also figure it out all by yourself, because life is a teacher, a great teacher that us as your parents, me as your mom, I couldn't teach it to you, but you should teach yourself. When you realize that things are not really going to happen the way you wanted it to be, the way you planned it to be, and there comes a time when everything just doesn't fall into place, that the rope that you're holding you're already on the middle. So you're almost at the end, you're already on the middle, but you still cling on to that one strand of hope. So your hope becomes your trusting hope, your trusting rope. I'm gonna trust you no matter what. I'm gonna believe in you. I hope I'm gonna find a job that I really wanted. I hope this job is for me. I hope I will have it, and I believe I will have it. So you're already on to the middle of the rope, and you're holding on to it. And then you realize that, oh gosh, it's falling. I'm so not having the best time of my life. After job interviews, I go home with a sad face. I shouldn't be feeling this way. This is not me. And then, you're just gonna lay down in bed like a mummy and stare at the ceiling and think about so many things, what went wrong. And that comes with a lot of anxieties and a lot of questioning. Didn't I study so much in school that I'm losing? Am I not good enough? And then I even posted this on my Facebook account. Ano ang kulang sa akin? What is missing in me? Your brain is started to pressure you that you're not really good enough because mahina ka, hindi mo naman kaya, baka hindi ka talaga magaling, you're not really good enough. Your brain is smashing so many hurtful words in you that you see all of the flaws that you didn't see before because you're so focused in your dreams, and you started to have low self-esteem. That's a time when you're already losing hope. That stage is, for me, the hardest. Tears just goes on your face, and gosh, this is not me. I realize that this is not me. I can describe the feeling because you keep on questioning too much of yourself. That people believes in you. You have your friends that believes in you, your family that believes in you, that it's gonna be okay, darling. You don't need to worry about anything else. It's gonna be okay in God's time. But you don't believe in yourself anymore, and you thought that by going with the flow, you suddenly lose yourself and you don't know what to do anymore. So that's how you lost hope. You don't have hope in yourself anymore. You feel so hopeless, and you feel like the pressure is there. Like you are really feeling it, that you're getting old. I am really feeling that I'm getting old. There's nothing going on with my life. I don't have a job that gives money every month, and then I realized that without money I couldn't live. I mean, that's the harshful thing of life, and you become so pessimistic and everything you see is so negative. And the weirdest thing is, I was like, that is life. Ganyan naman talaga ang buhay. There's nothing I can do. It's like I'm accepting things in not so good way, and I kind of feel like hearing myself. I felt like, oh my gosh, I am just like the adults in The Little Prince. I don't see a boa constructor eating an elephant. I am just seeing the hat. So where is Janine right now? No, where is my little prince? Where is it? But then, I should see there is so much beauty in everything around me. I have small achievements. It may not be like a grandeur thing like winning a lottery or winning a competition. I mean, I have every single steps that I did for myself. Even if I didn't win any art competition, even if I didn't win a speech contest, and even if I didn't win a beauty contest, I did become a part of that. Every single thing within those failures or within those rejection are a part of my little success. And that's the time that I always keep on saying on my vlogs that every little things do count. Those small miracles do count. That if you compile everything, it is one big step towards your dreams. Why am I I'm using so much in my hands. I remember my best friend, Julie. This is before the lockdown, and I'm just still new in our company, and we were suddenly talking about our dreams, talking about our childhood dreams, about marrying Jeremy Sumter and Chad Michael Murray, or even Harry Potter. Those are the things. And then realizing that we have so many dreams in our lives that we couldn't achieve, and there are also dreams that we lost along the way, and there are also dreams that we settling dreams. When Julie was talking about settling with dreams, I believe I was listening, but I was half listening because I was already constructing something on my brain that there's a word for this. It's not just because you settle, it's not because you accept things will happen, but because you are hopeful for hope. Okay, this is gonna be like redundant because you're hopeful for hope. It's like the same but not the same. So to explain the hopeful hope, it's like the excitement that is sprouting onto your heart, that even though you believe that it's not that big, but nothing is so small and so big with our dreams, but that certain sparkle or sparks fly that you're feeling, that you have felt when you were younger, that moment, that is something to look forward to. That is something that you are hopeful with. I am hopeful with. Why are you hopeful for hope? That is where your optimistic self is looking forward for that distant hope, for the future, hoping for your future, hoping that one day this may come true. It's like an acceptance towards life. It doesn't mean that you accept things, is that you lose the battle. Just like what they say, na pinaganda mo pa, ganun din naman, talo ka pa rin naman. You know, sarcasm, you just say it in a nice way, but it's still the same. You lose. But Julie, and this is also what my mom said, that you don't really lose because you're still living. The optimism towards life, it will happen. It will soon happen. I accept it, and I put all of my will to God, and I know that He is pouring so much guidance in me, that He's leading me to a path where I really belong. So all of the things that I've been saying about this is just what I've realized on the years of my life. This is for me, guys. This is, maybe it's different from you. Maybe your stages of hope is different from you, and this is my stages of hope. I believe that I'm lucky that my mom keeps tabs on me, like talking to me, asking me what I want. She talks to me about certain things that I thought that I have abandoned hope, but I didn't really abandon hope. That I'm always holding to that invisible string of hope that I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fulfill this, and I believe in myself. In those stage of my life, even if I feel like, oh, I was so sad, it's also one thing that pushes me up to where I am right now. To believe that all things are possible through Him. And you may not understand it today, you may not understand it right now, but in the future, and how long is the future? But it will happen, it will come true. We should really practice patience and perseverance according to the GMRC, good manners and right conduct. Yes, hope is a part of your basic needs for your soul. Have faith in God. You have your family, you have your friends, you have love. Of course, you have your dreams too. And then there's hope. If that young me would ask me, what is the secret? There's no actually secret. It's just, at the end of the day, choosing what makes you happy. Beeping, buzzing out of your heart, oh, this is what I want. And if you get lost along the way, it's okay. All our feelings are valid, no matter what it is. And then, always have your childlike self in you. Never lose little prince in you, because it will always be that push towards your specific or certain dream that you wanted to accomplish. So it's just super funny that I made a vlog out of Jay's line, you know, because I even rewind it and I even pause it and I even say, oh my gosh, dude, I feel you, Jay. I have been in that situation. It's just that I am just younger than you are right now, before, but I'm older now. I really hope that you could find your hope back.
Pepper of like hope in your life.
And I really hope that the world won't take away that hope from you. And to you, my friend who's watching right now, I know you have like smirk on your face right now because hindi naman ito nagsasalita pag kausap ko. Pag sa telepono o sa chat, tawa-tawa lang ito. Walang input si ate girl. She doesn't even talk. Whenever we're together, she just smile and just do her thing and listening and nodding, and then she has this. Thank you, my friend, for planting so many hopeful seeds for me. And I hope that my seeds of hope will soon glow in you. And I hope that you find that one certain thing that you really wanted in life. And if you're still lost and you still don't know what to do with, I'm gonna hold your hand and let's go on a journey and find it. But sometimes our dreams is just right around the corner. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching my video. I hope your dreams really do come true, so as my dreams will come true. So, smiles.
What's beautiful is only beautiful if you want it to be beautiful, right? So you choose what's good and you choose what's bad. If you decide that today, no matter what happens, it's gonna be a great day, then it's gonna be a great day.